And I think finance is one of those things that I talk about loads, but understanding what those realistic goals are, what do you actually need? And again, it's one of those things that time and time again when I meet with people, we are bombarded with marketing, with social media, with all these different things going on. And actually, from an educational perspective, we've been taught how things should be done. But when I challenge people to go, but what do you actually need? What are the figures? So what are you spending, and what, if I put all your time together, what do you actually need? The amount of people that can give me an answer to that is very, very low. But when we actually start to work it out and focus on what they need, what they realise is that actually they think it's a massive mountain to climb, when actually if they're just focused and targeted on what they want and what they need, they actually have to do a lot less work. Know the numbers, big and small, are another part of finance, because again, quite often people get tripped up in the detail and we think, right, we know our big numbers, we know our profit figures, we know our turnover, we know all of our pricing, but actually sometimes we miss some of the small figures. And so part of the reason that I share that is that's something, again, that the more I've worked with clients over a number of years, the more detailed we've got into their figures, the more freedom that they find in making the decisions they do, because there's real clarity to what they understand in the figures. But also, I still get this a lot, that I get to certain parts of the month or certain parts of the year. January is a classic one. At the end of January, I got my personal tax bill to pay. And then July, I've got my corporation tax to pay. Wasn't quite. If your figures do keep you awake or wake you up at night, don't do it alone.